What do Serena Williams and Derek Jeter and Michael Jordan and Michael Phelps have in common? Well, not only are they world-class athletes, but they have received Sports Illustrated Sportsperson of the Year award. So who will win the prestigious honor in 2016? Well, the list of 12 finalists have been announced, and I'm pleased to welcome in the executive editor of Sports Illustrated, Stephen Cannella, working tirelessly on this list.
It's the most magical time of the year, Maggie.
It's a magical time.
Season.
It is Sportsperson season. It's expanded to a whole season, really.
It has.
And in 3 times throughout the history of this award, SI has given it to teams.
Yeah.
You had the 1980 Olympic men's hockey team, the 1999 women's soccer team that won the World Cup, and the 2004 Boston Red Sox.
Right.
Now we have the Chicago Cubs,
Yes.
who broke this long drought to win the World Series. Are you judging teams differently than you would individuals?
Yeah, sure. I think when this award has been given to teams, it's been as much about the fan base and what the fans have gone through, and it's in some ways it's an award for the fans of that team as much as it is that actual team. I mean, let's face it. Yes, the Cubs broke a 108-year curse. Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, and Javier Baez, and those guys, they don't care so much about that curse. They're in their 20s. They haven't been around for much less 108 years, 10, 20, 30 years of Cubs misery. This is about what the fans have gone through, what the franchise itself has gone through. So yes, it's a recognition of what they did on the field, and winning the World Series was a fantastic achievement, especially the way they did it, coming back from 3-1 down against the Indians. If the Cubs were to win this award, this would be as much a gift to Chicago and Cubs Nation as it would be a recognition of what the players did on the field.
Absolutely. The only person to ever win this award twice was Tiger Woods.
Yep.
LeBron James is a finalist once again. He won the award in 2012. How much does an athlete need to improve on what they've already done to be considered for a second time?
Well, there is that sense that you need to use a cliche, you need to take your game to the next level in some ways, and Tiger certainly did that. Tiger's winning the award not just once but twice was as much about pure dominance as anything else. He just was blowing away the golf field. LeBron is about dominance on the court, of course, but this is as much about the promise he kept, coming home, keeping his promise to Cleveland. There's a larger story to this than just a championship for LeBron. So yes, he had a great year. He had a great series. He put that team on his back. There are another team that came back from 3-1 down to win that series. But this is about more than just dominance on the court. This is about something more, what he means to the city of Cleveland, Akron, all of Ohio.
There's been one person to win the award who was not an athlete or a coach. It was Pete Rozelle, who was the NFL commissioner. Vin Scully is a finalist after 67 years behind the microphone. What would it mean for Vin to win this award? No broadcaster's ever done it.
Yeah, it's funny. Often, in past years, we've asked lots of our writers to nominate their personal sportsman of the year, and every year Vin Scully gets somebody's vote. I think what it means, what it shows that he's even in this conversation, is the effect he's had on fans and just his status as the voice of baseball, basically, for more than 6 decades. Again, there are very few fans out there who have been there every step of the way through Vin's career, going back to when he was broadcasting Brooklyn Dodgers games. But there's something about his connection to the past, that sort of long tapestry of history that flows through baseball more than any other sport, and the way that binds generations of fans of certain teams. I think that's the meaning of what Vin Scully is, that what he stands for is not just being a great broadcaster, which he is, but he stands for the way that fans connect to teams and sports in a way that's special in baseball in a way that might not be in other sports.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Truly, it would be a Lifetime Achievement Award for
absolutely.
Vin Scully. Let's talk about Leicester City. They won the Premier League last year. Now, for fans who only follow North American sports, they may not know Leicester City, but they were essentially the biggest underdog that we've seen. To pull off what they did was essentially go from worst to first. I mean, this is like stuff movies are made of. It's like Hoosiers level of an upset. But since they are not familiar with an American audience, how much does that work against them? Well,
it probably does work against them. We do cater to an American audience, and we're going to ask fans to weigh in. We want to hear their voice too. So I'm guessing American fans may not have Leicester as high on their list as some of these other candidates. However, as you point out, this is a huge story. In worldwide sports, this is probably the story of the year. Leicester City, they scoff at this Cubs drought. 180 years, that's nothing. Leicester City, first Premier League championship, their only one since the club was founded in 1884. And as you point out, this is a monster upset. If you had bet the Cubs and Leicester City to win the Premier League and the World Series in the same year, you would be a very rich woman. You wouldn't be doing this right now, Maggie. We'll put it that way.
Oh, no, I do it for the love of it, Stephen. I would be here. A year ago, Simone Biles was a finalist. Not many people knew who she was. Now she's one of the most famous athletes.
Yeah.
on the planet. Mary Lou Retton was the only gymnast to win this award in 1984. What would it mean for Simone Biles to become the second?
Well, she outdid what Mary Lou Retton did when she won the award. 4 gold medals, that's the most by any American woman gymnast. This is really special. I mean, as you point out, she was in this conversation last year before she had really done anything, at least in terms of being on the world stage. She had won world championships, but in terms of most mainstream fans, Simone Biles was a non-entity at that point. She followed through on that promise. She followed through on that potential. I think this would be a testament not only to how good she is as a gymnast, and she is. She's the Michael Jordan of women's gymnastics right now. She's that dominant. It's also a testament to she's got a long career ahead of her. She's going to be back in 2020 for the Olympics. Her Olympic medal haul is far from over. The fact that she's in this conversation with people like the Cubs, with people like LeBron, with people like Leicester City, that's a testament to the impact she's already had at a very young age, and she's not done yet.
Okay, we know that fans can go to SI.com. They can vote for who they would like to see win Sportsperson of the Year. This is normally very difficult to whittle down these finalists. How are you sleeping these days?
Not well. This is the best kind of decision to make, and this is the best time of year to have to pick an award like this. There are some years we're really struggling, honestly, to find a candidate that's worthy of the history of this award. That's not going to be a problem this year. We have a ton of incredibly strong candidates, any of whom could win Sportsperson of the Year award in any other year. It's a tough choice to pick just one, but yes, we do want to hear what fans have to say. We want to hear what would you guys do if you were sitting in our shoes. We're going to announce the winner of this award the first week of December. We have a gala event in New York City on the night of December 12th. We're looking forward to that. It's going to be a really fun night. We're looking forward to hearing what fans have to say, what they would do if they were sitting in my shoes.